Hi, it's me again. I've been walking around the jungle for some time now trying to find food and or water. But all I found was this old DVD copy of Goldfinger, so I thought I would review it just for you. Goldfinger came out in 1964 and is still one of the most iconic Bond films ever made. Let's get right into the plot. Bond is tasked to investigate Goldfinger, a rich guy who loves gold.
As yet, we have failed to discover how he transfers his gold overseas. And Lord knows we've tried. If your department can establish that it is done illegally, then the bank could institute proceedings to recover the bulk of his holdings.
I think it's time Mr. Goldfinger and I met. Socially, of course.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Bond later finds out that Goldfinger has an evil plan, and Bond has to stop him.
This is my bank. The gold depository at Fort Knox, gentlemen. In its vaults are $15 billion. The entire gold supply of the United States.
Knock off Fort Knox.
Bear with me, please. Fort Knox is a bank, like any other. Larger, better protected perhaps, but nonetheless, a bank.
It can be. I think the expression is blown.
It's a pretty simple story, but it's okay, and at least it's easy to follow. And the movie probably has the best theme song ever made.
The Goldfinger.
The positive stuff. It has a great villain whose motivation is clear. He just loves gold. And it has a large battle at the end for good versus evil. And Goldfinger has a great servant in Oddjob who makes these amazing hat tricks. That's fun for the whole family. I also think that Goldfinger is more like traditional Bond movies. Bond isn't a detective or spy anymore. He's out to save the world from some evil fat guy. The fat guy is after world domination.
World domination. Same old dream.
And James Bond has to stop him. Now this is all super positive stuff. Although I like the fact that James Bond used to be a detective or a spy in the other two movies. This feels refreshing. I also see why this movie is so popular. The negative stuff. Now, I don't really have many complaints when it comes to Goldfinger, but here are some. Number 1. Goldfinger begins with some really lazy exposition. I mean, how often is it that you see an airplane to tell you where you are? Number 2. In the beginning of the movie, Goldfinger plays cards with some guy, and the other guy he keeps losing. He's done like $10,000, and keep in mind, this is in like 1965, so $10,000 would be the equivalent of like 47 million today, when adjusted for inflation. Goldfinger, he insists that he has to sit in a special chair because of his sunburn.
Could I have my usual seat?
You and your suntan.
And he also has a ear thingy. Now, if I was the other guy, the guy who keeps losing, I would maybe be a bit suspicious of Goldfinger. Why is he using an earpiece? And why does he have to sit in that chair? Is he cheating maybe? Because that's what he's doing. But maybe this guy is retarded, I don't know. Number 3. A bit later in the movie, Goldfinger's henchman sprays a corpse with gold. Now this is pretty risky. It must have taken a lot of time, and the chances of being caught must have been pretty high. But I guess it sends a strong message. Still think it's kind of unnecessary though. But it's pretty cool, I guess. Also, Goldfinger tells his whole plan to a bunch of mafia guys, who he later kills. Now, I don't know why he told them his plan if he was gonna kill them anyway. What's the point of this? Seems like a waste of time if you ask me. Maybe Goldfinger's just evil. Number 5. And in the very end of the movie, the US military knows that Goldfinger's gonna steal the gold from Fort Knox. But instead of creating an ambush, they decide to play dead. and wait until Goldfinger has placed a bomb inside the vault and then they strike. Now I don't understand why the US military didn't attack him at once. He was already guilty of trying to poison them with gas or something. Now, one thing that I have to mention is that Goldfinger is famous for a rape scene. I plan to talk about this scene and many other creepy James Bond rape scenes in another separate video titled something like Sean Connery's Bond is a giant asshole. This other video will address this particular scene along with many others. But this video won't be released until I've talked about all the other Sean Connery Bond films. And who knows, I might also do another video called Roger Moore's James Bond is a giant asshole. We'll see how this whole thing plans out. But anyway, that's it for my Goldfinger review. Thanks for watching. I love you. Hey wait, what's that sound? Oh no, it's the Falk Gorilla! Help! Help me! Where are you taking me? No!
Goldfinger, he's the man with the mind.